will not do that.
Yeah, keep on talking.
No! No.
It didn't end.
No.
Now
No,
listen,
it's Caroline.
can you tell me what it is about your nature that lured you into our funny little conversation there, and you were trying to protect him. You were mentally trying to protect him from the exposure to the camera, and he's a camera guy. And you were going to step in, maybe because you're a literary person, maybe because you like to write. Do you like to tell stories?
Yes, I do. Because that's why people become journalists, and because they love to put things in perspective. They love to put faces on things. They love to give things a pulse, an energy, a feel. They love getting like, I know it's Swedish words, but almost like skin tight. How would you say that in the?
Constrained. I don't know.
Yeah, but like it's very.
Connected to you.
Yeah, you get under people's skins.
I understand.
That's what I'm trying to say. No, but in his case, it's because he's literally the nicest man I know on the entire planet, and you were really harassing him. But it was so fun to see because the answers were answers I never would have thought he would have said. No, it
Well,
was
I'm
just-
so glad that you considered it after the harassment. I'm being given charity.
It was a good review for you at the end, but
Yeah.
it was really
Uneasy.
rocky there.
Well,
for
I'm
a
doing the
while.
same thing to you right now. And I wonder if you would, I asked him about my grandson, what would you tell my grandson about writing?
I would say it's a calling because it's nothing anyone would ever consider to do if they want to make a lot of money or to have a name for themselves or anything. It's really, it has to be the honest way, I think, because everything I've gotten by being a journalist has been a surprise or a happy coincidence or something I didn't expect. I didn't know that you could even travel as a journalist when I started out as an 18-year-old. I didn't know that that was a way of living, that you could experience the world and have a pencil in your hand, and your job was to put that world on paper and see it through your eyes. And actually the same as photography, being present and being very intuitive with people and your surroundings.
Allow me. But
I
I
will.
think it's a little bit.
I have to.
I know you do. It's a little like painting with words. Like he paints. He photographs a picture, but you're going to paint a picture with words. No?
Well, we just did a very big interview together. It was the cover interview for Sweden's only Millionaires magazine, so that's the story for you. And it's a Michelin chef called Björn Franzén.
Yeah.
And he took the photos and I did an interview, and it was really like spending 2 hours with him and this restaurant he created and the staff he's been surrounding himself with, and just really get him, like his life has come up to this moment. He wants the 3 stars. He wants to put his art on an international level, and you could really sense that when you walked into that restaurant, and everyone was speaking English, and it was 500 square meters. It was just like a world. It was like Willy Wonka. I think I even said so
Right.
in the article.
Right. It's funny.
And they're like, it's 4 a.m, like we just set the menu, and like it's 4 a.m. How can you live like this? Like people really give up their lives for this purpose. I think that's why I enjoy writing so much about food, because it's an artistry that's really come to this day being recognized as something really
You're pretty good on camera
high level.
yourself.
And that's it.
Were you?
Something that's beautiful has to be ugly. I mean, it can't only be beautiful. It has to be a flaw. It's the same thing with women, really. When you look at a very aesthetic face, you almost want a tooth to be cracked, or a dimple, or like an eye to be a little bit higher than the other. It really has to be in the detail, because that's charming, that's real, that's a pulse, that's life, that's people.
And that's for Roger Smith News here at 47th and Lex in
Checking out.
New York City. And you've got to say your name again for me in Swedish.
Caroline Thornholm.
Here you go, guys. You heard it here first. What do they do?
Scene ended. Scene ended.